Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be going over how to make a doodle world just like in Pet Sim X. I was recently playing with a couple friends and one of them said, dude, how did they even do this? So if you guys are unfamiliar, this is what the doodle world in Pet Simulator X looks like. And it's pretty cool because I'm pretty sure it's a unique idea. Oh wow, I am, there we go. It's a pretty unique idea. I've never seen another game, especially one this big, do a doodle world or a doodle theme as well as Pet Sim X did. And I think it'd be a sick video. So you can't make a doodle world if you can't doodle. And the first person I had to hit up was my friend Sib, who's a super talented artist, and they've only asked me to leave their Roblox link down below in the description, so you could go check him out if you want to. Anyways, he drew up a few assets, and I'm gonna show you guys how to take those drawings and turn them into 3D, well, 2D objects. It's like the 2D object in a 3D. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to do it. So first things first, you're gonna want a little sheet like this. You could probably go on Google, search doodles, or you could do them yourself. I'm pretty sure I could do a doodle world. It would be very, very doodly though, and less artsy. What is Studio doing? I'm not even clicking anything. Anyways, this is the pack that we're gonna go with, and this definitely is a bit more artsy than doodly. I guess Sib is just too talented to do basic doodles, but it'll also keep it separated from the Pet Sim X one. So we're gonna take this image into Blender, and I'll show you guys what to do next. Hopping into Blender, we are going to open up our tab right here, UV editing, and then click open and find the image on our computer. There we go. Now that this is open, we are gonna make this side right over here into only one vertex. We're gonna delete our camera and our light because we don't need them in our scene. Then we're gonna go into edit mode, select everything, press M, and then at center. Make sure you're selecting all of them. I was missing this one. There we go. And the next thing that we're gonna wanna do is have the same image, but on this side. There could be a better way to do this, but this is the way that I know of, and I think it's the best way for me. So I'm gonna go back to layout, and now that we have this, let's make sure our cube is selected. That's gonna be that one vertex that we have. We can move that around right here, and we just press G to move it around. First thing we're gonna do is sort of trace out the base of this weird little like windmill thing, and to do that, we're just gonna do Control and right click, just like this. And we're just gonna trace the outline. You don't have to be exact. Of course, the more exact you are, the cooler it will turn out, but you don't need to be exact at all. After all, this is just like a doodle thing, so some imperfections are kind of nice. Now, when you get back all the way around of your asset, you wanna click on one of your vertices and then go up to here, to your magnet tool, switch this to vertex, and then hover over the other one and press G. That's gonna make those connect together very nicely. If we press A, as you can see, it looks pretty good. Now, while we're in edit mode and selecting everything, we're gonna press F to fill in those faces, and I'm pretty sure these two are the same thing. Perfect. Now you might be thinking, bro, those are just gray. That's not what we want. We want them to look like this. Guys, no problem. We're gonna go back to our UV editing page, grab these guys right here. So you're gonna flip that around real quick. Now we need to create a material. So what we're gonna do is go over here, image texture, and then find this. Ours is called Doodle Asset Pack. Now we go into edit mode, U, and project from view. Since we have this, all we do is line it up. We can turn off our magnet. That's gonna make things a bit harder over here. But now we just line this up with this right here, and it's actually going to be the other way, so U and project from view on this side, and we're just going to scale it up to match it up the best we can, something like that. Now let's go into our material preview, and as you can see, we have this doodle looking object. Looks pretty cool. Now if we go up here and go to face orientation, you can see one side is blue and one side is red. What the red side is invisible in Roblox Studio or probably any other game engine. You could double side this in Studio and that would fix the problem, or you could just add a solidify modifier in here. If we do a solidify modifier, it's gonna fix it. So solidify, and there we go, both sides are blue, and it does make it a little bit less flat. So we now have this instead of perfectly flat, but I think that's still okay. Now all we do is trace the rest of these, and it's gonna get a little harder as we go. These are pretty detailed, but we're gonna trace the rest of those, and then we'll import everything into Studio so I can show you guys that. And then maybe we'll build a little scene. Also, stay stay tuned to the end for a little surprise for you guys. What happened to my camera? Are you good? Oh my God. All right, guys, I literally stopped the video, restarted it, reopened OBS, and now my camera's just good. Don't know what happened. Anyways, check this out. We've got everything traced out, and these are now meshes. Now, some people might be asking, why didn't you just make them each a decal and put that decal on the part? I just think this would be better for resizing purposes, as well as using one texture on every part. So instead of having, you know, how many items is this? Like, I don't know, let's say 10. All right, it's definitely more than 10. Let's say 20 items, 20 different decals. It just, I don't know, it makes sense. 20 assets and then one texture instead of 20 assets and 20 decals. That's the method to my madness. Now I'm gonna add a solidify to all of these, take them into Roblox, and hopefully they look awesome. All right, guys, everything is now in studio, and man, I think it actually looks very, very cool. Of course, the lighting within this map is not exactly the greatest, so let's go ahead and change that next, because yeah, stock Roblox lighting, look at these ugly properties. Look at this ugly stuff in here. Deleting it actually makes it look better. But I'm gonna do this lighting real quick. Oh yeah, that helped big time. So guys, if you want to see what the lighting is, here is my properties right here. I do think simulators with a purple ambient just really sells it. And then I have all this stuff in here. I'll click through them real quick so you can see all the settings within the properties. If you want to copy any of those, just pause the video on each tab. Anyways, here is our fun lighting for this pack. And now, let me tell you guys the good news. So there will be a free version of this pack up on my website, link down below in the description, and then just click on the free tab and boom, you can get a smaller version of this pack. If you want the whole pack, it will be paid, and half of those profits will be going towards the artist who drew all of this awesome stuff. Anyways, let's see what we could do with it. I think we're gonna take some of these. First off, I'm gonna just duplicate it because that looks very nice right there. So I'm gonna duplicate it and bring it over here. We're gonna get rid of all this stuff because it doesn't matter. There we go. And I'm gonna build a little something with these assets, and hopefully it turns out pretty cool. All right, guys, you have waited long enough. I just built a little scene with this pack, and I think it looks absolutely incredible. I do want to also mention, once you go down to the website after this video, this pack will be bigger than it currently is. So it'll have everything that it has here, plus some other stuff like a normal grass hill, hot air balloon, maybe some other stuff too. It's going to be a big pack. Right now, it's about 33 or 34 items. Absolutely insane. Anyways, here is a little example of what you'll be able to build with it. Boom. This looks so dang cool, man. I want to give a shout out to Sib for drawing all of this art, and a shout out to Robo for scripting this so the clouds move up and down and the windmill moves around as well. This, if Sib wants to team up, I might make a whole Doodle game. I'd have to pay Sib a lot of money. He deserves it. Anyways, guys, I think that is going to wrap up today's video. Look at this. If you want the pack, there will be a free version on my website, so go check that out. And this turned out way better than either of us thought it was going to. Anyways, if you did enjoy and you want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.